10 things I am not doing in 2026. You know what? Usually people in January are all about the intentions. What are you gonna do this year? You're gonna make it your best year yet. Oof, that's a bit tiring. I'm pretty tired off the back of 2025. I was born in the year of the snake. Not that I know too much about astrology. It was year of the snake. We're still in the whipping tail of year of the snake. And I don't find the middle of winter to be a great time to set intentions and to put lots of pressure on ourselves. So I thought, what are 10 things that I'm not going to do this year? As a little change of direction. And if you're new here, my name's Antonia, and I love to help people and myself gain deeper levels of self awareness so we can come into a deeper harmony with ourselves and our life and feel more at home in who we are. Because life can feel pretty tough and it can feel like it's coming at you. But when we learn that we're never in control, but we're always in command, life can feel a lot more graceful. So, here are the 10 things that I'm not going to do this year. The first thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to panic, because it's very easy to look at the world around us and think, oh my God, it's horrific. There is war, there is murder, there is strife, there is fear. Oh, there's a lot of fear. But the thing is, the world has always been like this. We just have much more visibility around it and a lot more media constantly shoving it in our faces. So take a deep breath and do not panic, because this is just the cycle of the ages that is happening. And it's no different from last year, and it'll be no different from next year. And there's also a lot of good out there. So we want to focus on that and we don't want to panic. The second thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to judge myself this year. Now, stick with me. I know we all do this, but sometimes I'm just on my own, and it's almost as if there is a giant person in the sky watching me and thinking she hasn't worked hard enough today, or she should have done more today. And it's really tiring, and it's very, very deep, and it always just hits me every day. And I just don't want to do that this year. I don't want to judge myself. So, poof, gone. The third thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to push myself when I'm tired. Now, I have 12 threes in my soul contract, two of them very intense energies. The 12 threes are always wanting to do more. And we can really not know our limits and burn out. And I don't want to burn out this year. I've done it every year, every few months. I try and do too much. So enough of that. On a similar theme, I'm not going to force my creativity when it's not ready. It's like trying to manually open a flower when it is not yet softened enough for the petals to bloom open. That is like our creativity. We have moments of limitation and constriction, and then moments of expansion. And trying to force creativity when you're in an energy of constriction and limitation, it doesn't work. So no more of that. The fifth thing is I'm not going to waste my beautiful energy on consuming. And I read a great quote the other day that said, you don't want to consume more than you create. But I think with social media, I am consuming all the time, and it is too much. And I want to consume less, and I want to create more when the timing is right. So we're just going to slow down the consumption and allow a little bit more space to breathe with the creation. Okay, moving on. I don't want to hide my kookiness this year, because I am, as we all are, a little bit unique, a little bit strange, a little bit weird. And I always thought that I had to fit a certain mold. I had to be a serious practitioner. I had to be professional. I'm not very serious. I'm not very professional. So yeah, we're going to do less hiding this year. That's my sevens in my soul contract, coming out of hiding. Number 7 is I don't want to pretend, a little bit like the hiding, which is the 7 energy in the soul contract. I don't want to pretend I'm okay when I'm not. I want to be able to open my heart and communicate and feel safe to communicate. And this is stopping pretending to myself, stop pretending to other people. Number 8. Now, this is a big one. I don't want to stress about money this year. I don't want to stress. I've stressed every day of my life, I swear. Adult life. I mean, we all stress about money, but the thing is, money comes, money goes, money comes, money goes, and it's always been fine. I think we forget it's always been fine. We're still alive, we're still here, I'm still going. Nothing has broken me. I cannot be broken around lack of money. And it's just so boring to worry about. So, enough of that this year. Okay, I picked all the big ones for the last final push of this. Number 9, I'm not going to compare myself. And the thing is, I compare myself not to random people. I compare myself to the closest people around me. It's really unhealthy. And I always feel we have 3 degrees of comparison. We compare with ourselves, a past version or a future version. We compare with the people around us, our friends, peers, family. And then we compare with strangers, people we've never met. So it's a good idea to tune in. Well, who do you compare yourself to? And start to tease that knot. And for me, it's the people closest to me. So again, get that out of here for 2026. The last thing I'm not going to do in 2026 is forget that I am on a incredibly unique lifetime, as everyone watching this is, as everyone is in the world. And sometimes we think, like with comparison, life has to fit into a certain template when it doesn't at all. The template is an illusion, just like this whole reality. And so we can bend and mold and shape and transform that template, or just clear it completely and live without it, without any barriers or boundaries. And that's a beautiful thing to remember. So I'm not going to forget that this year, that there is no template, or if there is, I'm going to make it look like I want to. So maybe on the back of that, you can tune into the things that you are not going to do this year that you might have done. You know, those are pretty broad, but they're really important to me. They're really, really big things. I really do wish you a very, very slow, gentle, peaceful, calm journey into 2026, knowing that it's just another day. Today is another day, tomorrow is another day. Let's take all this pressure and expectation off our shoulders so we can actually just relax and live and enjoy life. And until next time, I wish you a very beautiful rest of your day.